Okay, to iron it, the first thing I do is I like to sew the seam flat. Now don't confuse that with the actual garment side that you want full. I just press it just like where I sewed it, but I make sure that I don't press it beyond where my stitching line is. Okay, so just press those gathers flat in the seam allowance only. Okay, there. Okay, then the next thing I do is I turn it the right way, and the side that is flat, you press it up so that the gathers are in the seam allowance of the flat small side. Okay, so now I'm pressing this, and again I make sure that I don't press the gathers. I just press the seam allowance towards the non-gathered side. Okay, see, like that. See how good that looks? And I still have all, now this iron, it just takes forever to heat up, but that looks good. And then if I want to, like, let's say I have wrinkles in these gathers, but you don't want to press your gathers in, you just go up like that, see? And you just take the nose of the iron up into the gathers and keep it so that you don't cause any creases. Okay, so you can't go over top of the gathers where you've sewed them. You can just do this part. Okay, all right, there's my beautiful gathers, and my ratio on this one, let's pull this in here. This one is a 2-to-1 ratio. Well, actually it's not. This one is a 2-to-1. Okay, here's a 2-to-1 ratio. See, here's your small 1, 2. So that's 2-to-1, 2-to-1. This one, I believe, is well, it's like 1 to 1 to 1.5. So there's 1, and if I folded that in half, then I would have another half. See? So there's 1 to 1.5. All right? And then your small one is going to be 1, 2, 3. So it's 3-to-1. So when you work on these, you're going to have 1 to 1.5. You're going to have 1 to 2 and 1 to 3. That will help you to understand what this looks like, so that if you read a pattern and it says, and you can tell that the gathers are 1.5, then you can, or I mean 1 to 1.5, you can say, oh, I want more gathers. Then maybe you want to do 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Anyway, that's your assignment. Have fun and learn a lot.